Your wake-up kiss.
How long before I get more than a kiss?
Any day now.
Any day now. I'm starting to hate those 3 words.
Don't worry, after Margo has her baby, I'll more than make it up to you.
I'm gonna hold you to that. This has got to be the longest pregnancy on record. What time is it?
It's about 7:30 or so.
Oh, I gotta get moving.
What's on your schedule today?
A certain Jennifer Scott.
The buyer from Australia?
She's in town today.
But I thought Ridge wouldn't let you handle that.
Well, that woman is gonna spend thousands at Forrester Creations, and who put her in that position? Not Ridge, not Thorne, not Amy Forrester. I did it. And she's expecting to see me.
Honey, you better think about this one.
That's what I've been doing all night. That is my account.
You're a designer. You're not a salesman. You don't have accounts.
Labels. Labels don't mean a thing.
Clarke, I'm not going to be able to bail you out of this one.
When I walk into your father's office with an order so big that he can take a couple of months off, no one is going to have to bail me out of anything. Ridge, on the other hand, may have some explaining to do.
Aren't we awfully confident?
I have that woman in the palm of my hands. She is ready to write a check. This is going to be easier than selling beer at Dodger Stadium. I better take a shower and get out of here. Destiny awaits.
Clarke, please, don't wake Margo up.
Don't whales sleep with their eyes open?
You stop it. Be nice. I might look like that someday.
Don't even joke about that.
Okay, this looks great. Great, great, great. That green looks great with your eyes. This is wonderful. Fawn, turn around, please. All right, just make a move. Make it move. All right. Hi, Dad.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
All right, ladies, that should do it. Thank you.
You got off to a pretty early start this morning.
Long day ahead.
Those are all new items.
I had to push them through.
Australia?
The lady's in town this morning, and I'd like to show her some of our newest items.
I'm told she's ready to buy.
And buy big.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Got handed to Garrison. He landed us a nice one.
Yes, he did.
If you like, I can bring her by later. We can do lunch.
Hey, Ridge. Kristen stopped by to talk to me yesterday.
And?
She wanted to talk about Clarke's involvement in this account.
She came by to see me, too.
Apparently, he's pretty upset.
Yeah, well, he'll get over that.
Yes, he will.
Kristen came on pretty heavy, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. To her, it's become an issue of fairness.
Yeah, well, that's too bad because that's not the point.
No, it isn't the point. I agree. It's a matter of experience and division of labor. Some of us design and some of us sell.
And some of us make decisions. And Clarke, like everyone else around here, is going to have to accept those decisions.
Here, let me help you back into the bathroom.
The bathroom?
You're gonna throw up, right?
No. Why?
God, you sure look like it. I mean, you look awful.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Chef Boyardee. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
So what's your excuse now?
Excuse for what?
Getting through another night. I'm beginning to wonder if this baby isn't a hoax.
Yeah. Well, does this look like a hoax, lover boy?
Quiet with the cracks. My wife's in the shower.
Would it honestly be asking too much to come out here and not be subjected to your brackish sense of humor?
Would it be asking too much for me to sleep in my own bed tonight?
Oh, you're such a martyr.
Look, I don't care what it takes. You have that baby today. Capiche, senora?
Oh. Well, did you hear that, little Clarke? Daddy's giving us orders again.
That isn't funny. I want you out of here tonight. That couch is giving me back problems.
You want to talk back problems? Try this sometime.
Clarke, are you still out there?
You tell her I left. And tonight when I come home, you're gone.
And then, after you calibrate the machine, you're all set. You take the test tubes, you spin them all down, separating the serum, and then you take some of them and you put them in the bath, and you take the rest and you put them in the centrifuge. You're not paying attention.
I'm sorry.
Is something on your mind?
Brooke, how are things going between you and Ridge?
Why?
I'm just asking.
Well, as a matter of fact, they're going quite well.
You're not just saying that?
No, I'm not just saying that. Donna, what is it?
How about you and Caroline?
That's the same as always.
And, Caroline and Ridge?
All right, I want to know what you're getting at.
Brooke, I heard something. Something pretty scary.
What was it?
That Caroline is thinking about getting a divorce.
Where in the world did you hear that?
Is it true?
Did Caroline tell you?
No, of course not. I don't even see her.
Then who told you?
I'm not going to get into that, so let's not discuss it. I just want to know if you're aware of this.
No, I'm not aware of it, because I don't believe it's true. Why in the world would Caroline divorce Thorne?
Because she doesn't love him.
Well, that's not true. Of course she loves him.
As much as she loves Ridge.
Donna, I don't know who you've been talking to.
I've been talking to someone who's quite certain about this. That Caroline intends to get a divorce and make her move on the man that you're in love with, Brooke. I guess Clarke left.
Yeah. I made some coffee.
Oh, thank you. You look a little tired.
It's starting to get to me.
The pregnancy?
What else?
Guess that baby likes it in there.
Sure beats what he's coming out here to.
He's gonna have a great godmother to spoil him. Not a bad mother either, I'll bet.
You're such a ray of sunshine. I don't know how to thank you.
Just give me a healthy godson.
Have you told Clarke about that?
About being godmother? No.
Why not?
It just hasn't been the right time.
You know, it's something that shouldn't really require a right time. But I suppose in this case,
What do you mean?
obviously I've become an issue between the two of you.
Margo, you're on the verge of going into labor. I'm not gonna let you spend your nights alone.
You're such a wonderful friend, but I know that my being here bothers your husband.
Look, if you're thinking of leaving, the answer is no. I don't care how my husband feels. I'm not gonna leave you alone. That doesn't surprise you, does it?
That Caroline might make a play for Ridge? No, that doesn't surprise me. In fact, I'm almost expecting it.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm working on that.
You mind if I ask how?
By making Ridge the proverbial offer he can't refuse.
Which is?
A woman, unlike any other woman he's ever had in his whole life. That he wants her as much as she wants him.
Well, that's very interesting, Brooke. Do you mind if I ask how you're gonna go about this?
Romance. And more romance. The kind of romance a man dreams about having with a woman, but knows he can never attain.
That sounds almost too good to be true. For him.
For both of us, Donna. I am convinced that Ridge loves me, and I love him. And with that strong foundation, all it takes is a woman determined to make herself indispensable. And I am that determined.
Wow, sounds like Ridge Forrester's in for the courtship of his life.
Yes, indeed, he sure is. And when I get through with him, he won't even remember Caroline's last name. He's going to fall madly in love with me, and I'm going to be his wife.
Ridge, I'm not arguing who runs this company. That much goes without saying.
Not with Clarke, it doesn't.
But in this business, like any other, the most important thing is pleasing the customer.
Dad, we're gonna make the sale, and we're gonna please the customer.
This woman is very impressed with Clarke.
Don't tell me you're actually considering this.
Oh, son, come on. I know this guy can be cocky, arrogant, abrasive, even. But women do respond to him. And in this business, that's a very important trait.
Look, if we don't put a lid on this guy, there's gonna be no stopping him. Eventually, his inexperience will show through, and that's gonna cost us big.
But you do admit that he has a way with women.
Sure, I can see that. I mean, Kristen's living proof the guy has some charm. And he sold the lady from Australia like a pro. That's not the point. The issue here is subordination. Clarke thinks he can do whatever he wants, and that is the dangerous trait. We've got to draw the line on this guy, or I'm telling you, someday that guy's gonna get us in big trouble. I'll lay odds on that.
Well, it must have been pretty important.
I suppose you could say that.
I suppose. You called and left a message at Griffey's. You've never done that before.
All right, you could say that it's very, very important.
And then I get to Brooks, and the first thing she tells me is that you called there, too.
Do you know how difficult it was trying to get the number of that lab? It's not listed.
Well, what is it? Why did you have to see me so badly?
There was, something that I wanted to give you the other night before you left.
What?
This.
Wow. I guess that was pretty important.
There was also something else.
What?
Well, now that it's over between you and Spencer, I think that it's time for you and Preston.
Oh, what did you have in mind? Dinner tonight?
Well, actually, I had something a little bit more significant in mind than that.
Like what?
Like this. Now, I want you to think about something, Donna. I want you to think about becoming my wife.
Oh, Ridge, I know you're in a hurry, so am I. I'm on my way to see Jennifer Scott. Look, I'm just want one shot at her, that's all. I promise you won't be disappointed.
No. I thought I already made that clear.
Look, I'm not talking about taking over sales. Just one meeting. Please, Ridge?
No. Dad and I are going to handle Australia. Now, I don't want to hear any more about this, all right?
Damn. That is my account.
Then we agree. You're not moving out of this apartment until you have a baby in your arms.
Well, at the rate I'm going, that could be weeks.
Oh, nonsense. By the end of this week, you'll be in labor.
Yeah, and your marriage will be on the rocks.
All because of you and this little innocent child. Come on, Margo. Clarke isn't that upset. Look, I have to run. I want you to promise me you'll be here when I get back.
Your husband wants me to be gone.
Clarke's a pussycat. He loves you. He's just a little moody because this buyer from Australia. So let's hear it. I want a verbal agreement.
All right, I'll be here.
Good. I'll bring dinner home. And call me if anything starts to happen.
Well, I'll probably see you at work. I don't want to hang around here.
Really? Well, why don't I give you a ride?
No, you go ahead. I'll just catch a cab.
You be careful.
What are you worried about? It's going to be a breeze. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the wrong room.
Mr. Forrester.
No, it's Clarke Garrison.
Oh, yes, Jennifer mentioned you.
Yes, I'm looking for Jennifer. Is she here?
Jennifer makes the initial contacts. I'm Kelsey Fisher. I do most of the buying.
I see. May I come in?
Certainly, though I have to be leaving soon.
Leaving?
I understand I shall be dealing directly with Ridge Forrester at your company headquarters.
Miss Fisher, believe me, if given a choice between dealing with Ridge and dealing with me, you'll much rather want to deal with me.
I didn't know I had a choice.
You most certainly do. You're the customer.
Does Ridge Forrester know you're here?
Wouldn't surprise him.
It probably wouldn't please him either.
Probably not. But are you here to please Ridge, or are you here to buy Forrester originals at the best possible price?
And you're authorized to sell me those originals.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And neither would you.
Jennifer did speak highly of you.
I want you to deal with me, Miss Fisher. Exclusively.
Mr. Garrison, you have the boldness and, indeed, the recklessness of someone who could be very dangerous. Not to your company, well, certainly to yourself.
But not to my customer. You can be assured of that.
Perhaps you have some other customers that I could talk to about your services.
No, you're the only one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do make an interesting proposition.
Now, Miss Fisher, you're here because I convinced Jennifer that you people want our line. Now, you can deal with Ridge or you can deal with his father. But the fact remains, I'm the one who sold you in the first place. And if I'm the one to handle your account, you can rest assured that you'll get the kind of attention that no one else can give. Not at Forrester or anywhere else. You'll have me exclusively, Miss Fisher. You won't be disappointed.
Oh. Oh my God. This is it. This is really it.
Jewelry provided by Stephen Dweck. Join us again for The Bold and the Beautiful.